On a mission, your worst enemy is idle time. The wonderful words of Ermias Joseph Aspidon, better known as Nipsey Hussle. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today not to focus on the passing of Ermias, but to celebrate and commemorate his life, not just for his music, but for the man he was and represented. For the father he was to Imani and Cross, the son he was to Angelique, the brother he was to Samuel, the partner he was to Lauren, and the community activist he was to us all. Good afternoon. My name is Keisha, and I, just like you, am a fan of Ermias. Ermias was a representation of how a man should be. He showed his son how to treat women by being the perfect gentleman to Lauren. He instilled in him that no matter what, you always protect your loved ones, and most of all, you protect all women. He will always remind his children that despite the unfortunates they may face in life, they do not have to be a product of society's stereotypes. He always wanted to be a great example of what a leader was, and always taught them to be true to themselves above all things. Not only was Ermias a wonderful father, but he was also a music mogul in the hip-hop community. Ermias obtained the start of his success by having an inspirational rap career. Through his lyrics, he will always speak inspiration and positivity to his listeners. Dedication plus patience, the sum of all of my sacrifices, I'm done waiting. Lyrics from his son called Dedication. Now what Ermias was saying is through dedication, there are going to be sacrifices, but if you remain patient, your sacrifices would all be worth it in the end. Just recently, Ermias was nominated for a Grammy Award for Best Rap Album, according to Billboard.com. He has the #1 album on iTunes, #4 on Billboard 200 charts, and continuously selling records with now over 57 million copies sold. Aside from being a father and partner, Ermias was a community activist. He channeled his success into efforts to help others stay out of gangs and off the streets. He bought shoes for students. He repaved basketball courts. He provided jobs and shelters for the homeless. He also funded a STEM program. He also taught us how to eat healthy and to take care of not only our minds, but our spirits and our bodies. He is the first one to bring all gang members in South LA together in one place where they called it truth. According to Congresswoman Karen Bass, Ermias' contributions is now being entered into U.S. history. He has received acknowledgments from former President Barack Obama, and his community just renamed intersection of Swanson and Crenshaw Avenue to Ermias Nipsey Hussle Aspidon Square. In 2017, Ermias helped renovate a mid-city roller rink that shaped LA early hip-hop scene. He also redeveloped a strip mall that housed his Marathon clothing store, the same area he used to sell unsigned mixtapes out of his car. Ermias, not only were you a great father and music mogul, but you were also a community activist. You started a marathon, not only for yourself or your family, but also for your community and millions of other people around the world. You once said, on a mission, your worst enemy is idle time. But I say this to you, Ermias Joseph Aspidon. Time may have gotten the best of you, but the marathon continues.